Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 27th, 28th, 29th, and the 30th. That is Monday through Thursday. Now, if you've watched me before, you know this is going to be the introduction for all of the videos, but I will post a timestamp so you can bypass this introduction. Now, I will be using my Radley Valentine decks for this reading. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards, main reading. I'll pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for the overview though, I will be using my Waite Rider traditional tarot and my Colleen Barrett Reed the Good Tarot. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Just remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we have that really big, I am posting this on Friday, and we have that grand alignment going on. And I mean, it's not just 5 planets. I mean, it is all the planets have some sort of an alignment going on. Pluto may not necessarily be quite where it needs to be, but it's within a really good distance. It's also, when you see the moon up there, think that's in a way, we're not going to be able to see the Earth, but the Earth is part of this alignment also. Now, so there's a lot of different weird things going on with this alignment. All the planets have some sort of connection. You may not be able to see them. Maybe you might need a telescope or binoculars. And even then, you may not be able to see them all too. So we still have that going on. Again, this Friday, today was the biggest part of it. It will still be going on Saturday. And then it starts to slowly move. They start to slowly move away from each other. I did talk to you the last time about, that song Aquarius. That has been running through my mind again. And the other thing, we also, since this started, as all these planets were moving into this major alignment that's called the Great or Grand Planetary Alignment, this also started, what was it, back in, was it April, May? So in May, there was a waxing moon in Leo. In June, a waxing moon in Leo, and there will be another waxing moon. I said it was on the 1st and 2nd of July. So there's some interesting energies going on. I do follow I do follow a few, not necessarily astrologers per se, but people that, talk about what's going on. And I have to tend to agree that we just don't really know what this is all about, because it hasn't, or it doesn't happen for us, too often. Now, the interesting thing about this, excuse me, somebody's, oh, stop that. So the interesting thing about this is that as this goes on, and we do have that new moon, or the waxing moon in Leo on that 1st and 2nd, I talked about Pluto, which has been in Capricorn, and Pluto started that, in February 2022. It was in the birth chart of the United States back in, July 4th, 1776. So, that was the same type of station it was in at that time. So that has a lot of revolutionary days type of energy going on. This July 4th, it'll be almost where it was back in February, but it's going to be one little degree off. So, who's to say what's happening? Pluto is the planet of destruction, but then it is also the planet of rebirth. And Pluto has been in there in Capricorn since 2008. Things will be shifting in 2023, and then definitely shifting in 2024. So I feel like this could be more of that, maybe the Tower card. Things have to come down in order for things to be built up again. Because, Phoenix, the ashes of the Phoenix rises from the ashes. So just putting that out there. Another weird little thing that came to me that I have to share is, that I tend to feel that the planets, I've said this a couple of times. It's almost like they're getting together for a conference. And you can almost feel the energies just watching us. And it came to me how Earth is the only planet not named after a Greco Roman god. So it just, it's just an interesting, like, why weren't we with that? So it's kind of like, you know, interesting energies going on. The watchers are watching. What are we going to be doing? We're not even sure. But let's see if the cards will tell us anything from higher power. One card has fallen. When they fall, we need to see what they're about. And did I tell you I'm an intuitive channeler? I open myself to higher power, and whatever it is, higher power, I just say, just let it come through. So claircognizant is, I guess, the other word for that too. Another card has fallen, and let's go ahead and cut and see where we're at, what we're doing here. Okay. Remember to always remember, whatever is going on in the world, in the universe, we still have to live our lives, and we are of the light, so we need to stay shining. We need to burn bright, okay? Even though sometimes it doesn't seem that easy. Okay, let's see what we have here. First card, the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant's an interesting card, and if you follow me, you know that I'm not necessarily a fan of the Hierophant. This is a 5. 5, so there is a 5 here. 5 has change energy, positive, negative energy. It could be either one, but it's a little bit on the stressful side. The Hierophant is the business of religion, the business of government. This has a very strong Pisces energy here too. Because that's really, we have been in the age of Pisces, where it has been about rules and regulations and, do as I say, this is the way it needs to be, about doctrines. And it doesn't necessarily mean from religion. And I'm not talking spirituality. I'm not talking about connection with higher power, God, Spirit, Holy Spirit. I'm not talking that. I'm talking about the rules assigned by government and by religion. So the Hierophant has that very strong structure, that very, this is the way to do it. You don't even have to think. You just know, follow the rules. Okay, maybe life won't be easy, but I follow the rules. I'm not going to get in trouble. But the Hierophant energy comes, and it's kind of a little bit of like, well, you know what? Okay, you be you, you do you. I think we're going to try something different here. So the Hierophant is kind of that energy. It's like, do we follow the rules? Do we follow the regulations? Do we do as we're being told, or do we possibly do something a little bit different? I do not, I'm saying, it's all in love, it's all in peace, it's all in the light. The Hierophant sometimes, like I said, it kind of, it's very structured, and there's very strict boundaries to this. So we could be seeing that this coming week. Let's see what the next card is. But then we come to the World. The World is a breakthrough energy. This is a 21. So we have 210, so 1010 is transition, but we also have that 2 energy. 2 is choices, it's decisions, it's which way are we going to go, it's coupling together. And then we have the 1. 1 is a new beginning. 2 plus 1, 3. Very powerful number, celebration, and also creativity. The World is, things are done. The job is completed. Whatever needed to be done is done. So what does that have to do with religion? What does it have to do with the government? These are both major arcanas. These are both universal energies. But whatever it is, it's done. Now what we have to do is either we rest, we just kind of think back, we contemplate a little bit. The other thing, though, with the World card is that we take our lessons that have been learned, and now we share them. We share them with others. So, but a lot of times between that, there is that resting period, and then we get ready to move on again. But there is a sense of completion with the World. There is a sense of you've gone through a lot of the trials. Again, these two being connected, that's going to be interesting. Let's see what this card has. Then we come to this reverse card. This is a, like I said, reverse cards have a little stronger energy. This is a minor arcana, but this is the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups, 3 again, I talked about that. There's the power of 3, saying something 3 times, doing something 3 times. And having two other people with you as you all come into agreement. It's also, like I said, celebration. It's also creativity. Cups is our water energy. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, very spiritual energy too. We are in Cancer right now. We do have our Cancer new moon on the 28th, and that will be at 10:52 p.m. It does bring a new season for us. So there could be a very, that things are moving. These two are the ones to watch, but this is the one how we're dealing with it on the earth. And again, the new moon is on that 28th, 10:52. Now we also have earlier in the day on the 28th, we have Neptune going retro in Pisces. It's not strongly there yet, but it is. So that, Pisces again, Pisces season, transitioning into Aquarius, but it's not like a light switch that just, flips on. It's more of a dimmer switch, and sometimes we make it a little lighter, sometimes we make it a little darker. Neptune is about secrets, dreams. Pisces is also. So, Pisces is, like I said, Pisces is about, we've been 2,000 years in the age of Pisces, which has been about religion and government. So, so we've got something going on with that one too. Who's to say? We will see. But this is about celebration. This is lifting your cup. This is enjoying whatever this is. And again, there is a lot of movement with this energy here. So now, let's see. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Let me know what you're thinking about this. And, the Hierophant, I'm a Leo, so it's kind of like I'm a little bit rebellious against this. Cusp of Cancer, Moon in Pisces, and then my Venus is in Gemini. So, and we're going into, Venus is turning into Gemini. So I've got a little bit of it all. I do have some earth signs and earth energy there. I think something's in Virgo. Can't remember. Anyway, let's see what we have. Higher power, we've got a couple of cards that have fallen on the floor. And like I said, when they pop, we have to read them. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. Come on. Okay, so now, and they fell like this. So now we have Justice. This is Major Arcana again. And this is Justice card. Justice, this could relate back to the Hierophant, could relate back to the World. We have a 1-1. New beginning, 10, transition, 1 + 1, 2. We've talked about what that is, decisions, choices. Justice could be very in the natural. It could also be in the supernatural. It could be karma being fulfilled, karma being met. It could also be justice coming to this world. So let's see what the next one is. Oh, okay. Now we have, and this is good. I love this one. This is the 10 of Earth. 10 again, transitional energy. So we've got some ones going on with that. Earth, Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn. Remember, Pluto's in Capricorn. And I do feel like we're coming to that part where Pluto now has to do some rebuilding in Capricorn, or Capricorn's kind of saying, enough is enough. We have to do it. But it's not necessarily going to be quick. It's not necessarily going to be easy. But the 10 of Earth actually is a very positive energy. It's a very, stable energy too. So, and our last one is, again, we have that 3 of Cups, the 3 of Water. So there's confirmation. So whatever's going on, even if we don't necessarily see the outcome, it does feel, especially in the spiritual and the supernatural world, it does feel like there is positive energies moving, positive things happening, celebratory energy. I'm always surprised. I'm always thinking that I'm going to come in and like, oh my goodness, henny penny, the sky is falling. And then the cards say that things are moving. Things are moving the way the divine wants them to do, the way higher power, God is, things are working out the way they're supposed to be working out. But again, we get the 3 of Water, we get the 3 of Cups, which is the same energy, and it's all about celebration. Okay. Always interesting. Anyway, let me know what you think. Also to, like, please like, because that moves the algorithm thingy or something. It gets the videos seen more, so thank you. But also, besides liking, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, do all the things you need to do. Comment, let me know what you think about this one, because there's a lot of hidden layers with this, and I still go back. The thing is, though, the Three of Cups and the Three of Water, see, these are universal energies. These become what's going on more around us. So, I would say with the Ten of Earth, and I would say with the Celebration, even if things don't make sense, don't let fear guide you. Don't let fear rule you. Remember, fear, tool of the devil. So don't let that happen. And, I do feel like even if you feel like things are not necessarily going the way you want, laugh. Laugh in the face of the devil. Laugh in the face of the evil energies. Okay? That brings our vibration to a higher level. Okay. So anyway, I will start our videos now. And like I said, there will be a link where you can just bypass all of this. Thank you. Hello, my Pisces. How are you doing? Well, lots of interesting stuff. There's just so much going on. We can feel those energies. We can feel the watchers watching. So let's see what higher power has to say for our Pisces. Pisces. Neptune goes retrograde, and it's going to remember, when it goes retrograde, there's a slowing down, so things do slow down. But Neptune, hidden energies, Pisces, hidden energies, dreams, kind of not necessarily seeing reality as much, but remember, we have Saturn in Aquarius, which is kind of forcing us to see reality. Kind of saying, like, we don't want to move. We don't want to really make a big move. But yet we've got all these other energies that are really making us make a big move. Anyway, let's see what we have here, what higher power has for my Pisces. 1, 2, and 3. All three are reversed. Let's see. First card up, the Four of Raphael. So the Four of Raphael. So we had a really, as we're getting here, the week, I think there was a lot of energy. Even the weekend had a lot of energy for my Pisces. And now the Four of Raphael comes. Raphael, again, your energy, Cancer and Scorpio, fluid, emotional. We do have that new Cancer moon. The Four of Raphael is kind of like a darned if I stay, darned if I go. What do I really want in life? I just, there's a sense of, okay, I've accomplished so many things, but yet, am I ready to now move on? The Four of Raphael, the Four of Cups, the water energy, it just has this sense of, I'm just in a sense of, I'm not ready. I don't know what I want. There's a sense of confusion here. And again, that could be because of what Neptune is doing in your sign, because as it retrogrades, it has to slow down. It doesn't just kind of like, Mercury's a little bit quicker in their retrograde, but it's just kind of like, oh, I'm not really there yet. Like a kid, are we there yet? Are we there yet? And then when you get there, is this all there is? I'm just kind of it's just a sense of not really wanting to be where you're at, yet just kind of just a sense of yuck. Okay. There is more coming. It's just like, again, there's a sense of, I don't really want to do this. Now, 4 does have stability to it, does have leadership, does have organization to it. So it is trying to tell you to kind of get your thoughts a little bit more in order. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to actually do anything, but, think about what it is you do want. Now, the Four of Raphael also says when you're ready to move, there's really wonderful things out there, wonderful opportunities. But I would kind of say that maybe that 27th and that 28th, you just might feel just kind of like, not quite there yet. I'm not quite there yet. And it's like when you want to, it's when you want to, you have to pay your bill, and it's due, the mortgage or whatever it is, and you're just like, I have the money, it's just not there yet. Okay, seek out other possibilities. look for the magic in life. So that's one of the things. Enjoy the magic in life. Laugh a little bit. Try to raise your vibrations, okay? Try to, do the things that make you laugh, that make you, just feel joyful, okay? Be aware of your own emotions. So here it's kind of like, you can see just, yeah, things are there. Let's see what this card has now. The moon. Well, that does feel like the moon is doing some things. It is affecting you. Again, water signs are very affected by the moon, the tides, the waves, the phases of the moon, new moon, Cancer. Remember, full moon to new moon is when it's waning, is it's getting smaller. That's when you get rid of stuff. And this might be kind of this, and it might even be that, do I really want to get rid of it? I kind of like, and then from the waxing from the new moon to the full moon, it's waxing, it's getting bigger. That's when the excitement starts to come. Now the moon in itself, we have an 18, so 1, new beginning, 10, transition, 8, unlimited opportunities. But added together, it becomes a 9, and that's like, you've got everything you need. It's time to just kind of trust. And even though you may not necessarily see your path, even though you may not necessarily, know what tomorrow will bring, you have to just keep waking up every morning, and you have to keep trying, okay? The moon has hidden energies to it, hidden things going on in the divine also, but the moon is also kind of saying to you, my Pisces, trust your intuition. Now, part of this is going to be a little bit, that 4 of Raphael might be like, oh, what's the use? Well, the moon is saying there is things about to happen, and you need to get moving on this, okay? The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. Your last card here, the Empress. I love the Empress. The Empress is always about good things. Now, we have a 3. 3 is the number, is the number of 3, the power of 3. Say something, do something, get 2 other people to go along with your plans. Gabriel is the divine messenger. You might be hearing some news. So it's kind of like there's a little bit of a stuck pattern here, and then the universe is kind of giving you a kick in the butt and telling you to get moving and trust yourself. And it's like no matter how tired you are, my Pisces, you got to do it. You got to get up. You got to move on. Now the Empress, again, Empress to me has the divine feminine, okay? It's the feminine side of God, Holy Spirit, whatever you want to say. It's, because there is the masculine, the feminine. This is more the feminine. This is more the creative energies. This is more there is power in the creativity. There's a celebratory energy. There is things that are happening. Karma, whatever, things are happening, and they want to happen wonderfully for you too. Part of it is, yes, we do have to be ready for these things. We do have to say, yes, I want these things too. But so this has, the thing about the moon, the Empress is, she's not all, she kind of like just wants to give to you. And sometimes it does feel a little overwhelming. But the thing is, hey, get out there, put your arms out and say, I accept all the good things, all the blessings that I am supposed to have, but only things that are good for me, because the Empress has that type of energy. So time to act upon your plans. So we have the opportunity to improve your plans, and now it's time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So yeah, even though you may not, and part of the 4 of Raphael could also be that you're not necessarily feeling ready for these changes. Again, it's kind of, but the moon and the Empress is it's gonna happen anyway, whether you're ready or not. So you might as well get with the program. Get with the program, my Pisces. Anyway, let's see. Guardian angels, what do you have to say for our Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Let's see what we've got here. Let's see, guardian angels. Here we go. Reversed. Okay. Who got this? Cancer got this. Cancer got this. So again, we have that 9 energy that I talked about. And if you have any Cancer in your natal sign, your birth sign, you might want to take a look. But this is the Hermit. This is what, being led by the light. This is, there is some, the staff does say that there is something to lean upon, that there is some stability with this is also. But the spiritual teacher, there are great rewards in spending time alone. Use those moments of solitude to focus on love and ways in which you might give to those around you. Shine your light as an example for others to follow. Seek out a spiritual mentor of your own if your life feels unfulfilled right now. So here, this is that unfulfilled life. This is kind of, oh yeah. So basically it's kind of like, yeah, connect, connect, connect. I know I say that a lot, but really it's kind of like, if you're just feeling like not, like just, I just don't get it, like I said, get a move on it type of thing, just don't want to move, connect with higher power and let higher power take over. And then trust the intuition, trust the intuition. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what crystal or energy is good for my Pisces. So yeah, so even though you have this, it's just kind of like, you've got this really big supernatural energy just pushing you and taking you out of your comfort zone, my Pisces. I mean, it's totally out of your comfort zone. It's kind of like, I'm not really ready for this. I don't want to go. I kind of feel, no, not today, not today. But yet the moon, the Empress, so we have a 1839, or we could have a 939 if we add that together. The universal energies are just going to take you, and just regardless of whether you want to go or not. Okay, let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy would be helpful for my Pisces? Here we go. Titanium rainbow quartz. Awakening all chakras, ultimate manifestation, vibrancy. It's a powerful shift. And that could be with Neptune. That could be the Neptune thing. There could be a powerful shift, and it's just kind of like, transition. Breathe through it, my Pisces. Anyway, please remember the like. The like, help move the algorithm or whatever that is. But, besides liking, no, please, my Pisces, no, please, click on the bell, subscribe, do all the things you need to do. But most importantly, and as always, my Pisces, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.